Hey,
Yeah.
have you ever told a girl like called a female a bitch on accident on purpose at the same time?
Low key, yeah. Yeah, that happens a lot.
All right, so
Sorry, ladies. It happens a lot.
hey, and this girl, she if she's ever sees this, probably you won't. I don't remember your name, but she'll know who this is.
Okay.
So this is what happened with me. So this is I'm gonna tell you my age right now. This is the era when the flip phones just came out. Because
Okay.
I remember I got a flip phone for the first time. I want to say it was like 2000 or 2001.
Hang up on the bitch.
So, and I wasn't driving. My homeboy was driving. I was in the passenger seat.
All right.
And I remember I had my head. I had the flip phone plugged in to the little audio jack, and I had the little earbuds in. And I'm talking to her while he driving, so I can have my semi-private conversation. And this is like the beginning and all that. So I kind of felt big, and I remember her telling me something on the phone. But hold on a second. This is all gonna be in there. Don't worry about it, y'all. I remember her telling me something on the phone, but I think she was asking me where I was going tonight. I told her I don't really know. I'll call her back later, and I closed the phone. And then my homeboy in the driver's seat was like, "Who was you talking to?" I was like, "Oh man, this little bitch I met last night." And then in my ear I hear, "Oh, so I'm a bitch now, right?" So I was like, "Oh shit!" Because when you close the flip phone, the jack is still plugged in. But I remember this is the first day I got it. So it didn't occur to me, dog. So I had the jack plugged in and I had the thing in my ear. So when I just hang up the phone, I'm still thinking the conversation is over. But no, she like, "Oh, so I'm a bitch now, right?" So now I'm stuck. I'm like, "Oh, nah, you're not really a bitch. You just a bitch when I'm talking to my homeboy." But it's like, the way I played it off, I told her it's like, no, it's like talking to one of my niggas, you know, like I call him like my nigga, but it's really derogatory, but like, you know, with my niggas, you's a
I'm
bitch.
talking to the homies.
Yo,
Born a competitor, form is incredible. These rappers I won't settle for, they ain't even edible. Caution, caution, but the tape ain't yellow though. This
Welcome to another 2Shot Review with your boy, your favorite of all time, Mr. Lucky, and my guy, NA.
what's good, y'all?
Today, we're
We back.
doing
Episode
3 of Aliens, Alien Earth, to be specific, Alien Earth.
Yes.
So, that episode, so far the series is pretty good, but before I get into that, I think you know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's shot time.
Is that right?
Let's go.
All right. So you already know, man. What? How does the saying go? If you, how does Sugar Free say it?
What's saying?
If you ain't,
Stay ready, you gotta get ready.
that part. Say it. Tell them again.
So, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
All right. So all of my Pomona P's and my Angelinos know that, but all of my people that coming from out of town that may not know the California music, take some time to listen to some Sugar Free. You know what time it is. And just like the last review,
Shot time.
I'm representing.
like a middle finger, and the blood like a middle finger. Like
Right.
I'm flipping off the camera.
Hey, I'm representing Jamaica again because
Hey.
I was in a good vibe.
I like the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans.
And shout out to
I
my
like-
friend who got me this glass from Jamaica.
And
Aye.
shout out to the Jamaicans and the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans.
That part.
And all the Latinos. You know what I'm saying?
But let's get into this review.
So,
Everybody.
Yeah,
We gave y'all more than 5
That's what I'm
seconds.
saying. We can stall it out for you.
Yeah. 'Cause, you know.
Shot time. Let's go. All right. So, Alien Earth 3,
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Starts off with... Damn, how does it start off? This episode was kind of for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember key parts. A lot of it. This episode, I was telling NA off camera, this episode feels like filler. A lot of it seems like it's setting up for what's going to happen in the future. Because we're on episode 3, I believe we're going to total 8 episodes. So, they already got the schedule up for 4 and 5. And that's where they cut it off at. My theory is, like any other show, we're going to do the mid-season break, and then they're going to come back with those last 3. And that's when shit go get the pumping and jumping. You know what I'm saying? So, in the meantime, between time, episode 3, it started off kind of meh, I want to say.
Well, let me ask you this. Were you looking forward to episode 3?
Nah, I was saying in the last one. This shit doesn't... The way episode 2 ended didn't get me excited for what's going forward. It was... I'm looking forward to what's going to happen, but I just want to get to the end type shit. Episode 3, it kind of gave me that, yeah, I definitely need to get to the end. Like, it's gonna be good. But for now, all this shit in between, it seemed like I could just watch episode 1, maybe caught some of episode 2 in the background, and then I could jump to like episode 6 or 7 and catch those 2 and be like, oh, this series was dope.
Well, for me, I was looking forward to episode 3, not really from I got to know what's happening more with the story standpoint. I'm looking at it as to where, like, you got this IP, you got all these movies that don't connect. They got loose threads that connect them, and they don't really tell a cohesive story. I'm looking at it like, are we trying to tell a cohesive story now, which it appears like they're trying to do?
It does. It tells a cohesive story.
It's a lot of plot holes.
It's a lot of pieces moving. It's like playing a fast game of chess, like watching a fast-paced game of chess between two players, and then you look away for 2 seconds.
No,
and you turn
are you talking
back
about?
like,
I'm not talking about Alien Earth. I'm talking about the Alien franchise as a whole. They don't necessarily tell a cohesive story.
oh yeah,
It's very disjointed.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So when I'm looking at Alien Earth, I'm interested to see, like, is Alien Earth going to tie everything together, sort of like how, for me, Predator Badlands tied everything together? Or is it still going to just add another... Is it just going to add more layers to Pandora's box now that we opened it?
Okay.
Now, are we going to
We're
just
gonna
keep...
find out.
Are we going to keep throwing in more aliens?
So, we're going to find out.
Alien Earth.
So, Alien Earth opens up with young Wendy running after her brother, right? If you remember in the last episode, y'all got to forgive me, it's hot. It is one of the hottest days in California.
Right. Let me turn on another fan.
Unfucking bearable today. Like, for real. It's been crazy. And we drinking, so it's a terrible combination, I know. But work is work, right? So, Wendy's running. She's trying to catch her brother. If you remember in the last episode, he got caught by the alien. The alien, for some reason, just snatched him up.
Yeah.
We don't even know why the alien kidnapped him. It's kind of out of character for the xenomorph, but it happened. Now, she's running down the hall, down the corridor, trying to find her brother, and we cut back to Timmy Oliphant in the lab with the other synths.
Like, he's with all of them except for, like, one. Because remember, he left one synth down to watch the eggs. And when the synth was down there watching the eggs from the episode before, it was the girl Wendy, who is the brother of Joe Hermit. And so it was Joe Hermit, Wendy, and the little other guy, the little boy, I don't know his name.
Slightly the Indian
guy, right.
Which is also weird to me. Listen, they took the minds of the human kids and put them in new bodies, but yet they have the same accent. First of all, they put them in the same kind of body that the same what's the word I'm looking for?
Let's get to that when we talk about what we like and don't like. So when we get to it, because her brother gets captured in the last one, we get to it, like he said, he started off with Wendy running down corridors, getting to where her brother's at. And then we transition over to the lab where the adult synth kids. Did I get it right?
Timmy Olyphant and
the
kids.
adult synth kids.
The Lost Boys.
Right. The Lost Boys and girls.
It's the Lost Boys.
With girls.
It's just the Lost Boys.
Okay. they are in there doing the little, kitty.
They're looking at the specimens.
Yeah.
And Timmy Olyphant is trying to download all this data, and Boy Cavalier taps in like, "Hey, what's happening over here?" He's like, "I got everybody, but Wendy. She went to go find her brother, but everybody's here." So he's like, "Stop making excuses. Grab everything." He's like, "Nah, these alien species are wild. If we capture them, shit might go off at the ship. So it's better to not." And he's like, Boy Cavalier said, "Nah, fuck that, bro. It's $73 trillion worth of business down there. Go get that."
And this is where Boy Cavalier is really flexing his power and his snobbiness over Timothy Olabot. What he's doing is,
I like that.
He's like
He tells him
he's like, I thought you were better than humans, but you still fucking up like a human, Olabot,
and giving excuses.
You know what I'm saying?
So Timmy is, you can tell he's even as a robot, he feels slighted. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, who you talking to like that? So we go get to that later. I feel like that's gonna come up later. So anywho, we cut back to Boy Cavalier talking to the scientists real quick. He's giving them the breakdown of what he's doing, and they're like, "Why would you send basically kids into an active search and rescue situation when the fucking ship just crashed?"
To be more specific, Boy Cavalier is talking to the female that kind of ushered all the kids
the
in.
surrogate parents.
Yeah, that plays like a motherly role.
Dr. Mom and scientist dad.
And we're assuming right now she's human. So the scientist and the human female are having more of a moral, ethical argument about sending these, like,
kids, for lack of better words.
Like, not only are they kids, but they're like $1 trillion prototypes into a search and rescue.
Previously disabled. Most of them were about to die. So you got to remember, most of these kids are just happy to be alive and happy to be living. But no, we'll get into that later. So
it's like this. Let me give you an example. It's like McDonald's doing the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but instead of them meeting LeBron James, they get to become LeBron James and play for the Lakers. That's why y'all trash right now. But that's another story.
What the fuck? Wait a minute.
Hey, we might have to cut that out.
Yeah.
No, don't cut that out.
We gonna leave it in.
I'm a motherfucking Clipper fan.
Fuck you.
I'm a Clipper fan. Anyway, but it's the analogy the same?
Yeah, the analogy is similar, but it's not what I'm saying, because just
no with the whole Laker
they
fan.
didn't know that they were going to be put in the search and rescue. It was one of them things. Wendy forced his hand, like, "Hey, bro, I'm good," and he loves Wendy so much because she's the best according to him, because she was the first. So kid, what's his Wizard? He's like,
Wiz Kid.
"Hey, she's the best, and she thinks she can do it. Fuck it, send her in. Let's see what she can do, and take the other ones with you. Because if you can do it, then they can do it too. Whatever you can do, they can do. They just don't have her mind. So, of course they can, but they all do have their own minds. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope, and we'll get into that in a second. So it picks back up with Wendy running down the hall. She gets to a parking lot structure. She finds these trailers set up. Clearly, one of them has her brother, and it's like if you play a video game and one of the doors is highlighted or blinking or flashing, you know that's the one to go to, type shit.
Well, the way they filmed it with the camera angle, the trailer in the middle, the trailer with the middle shot is the trailer that has her brother. There's a bunch of trailers, but there's a trailer that's
with
directly in the middle lining, and it kind of stand out in color. There's probably about 4 or 5 of them. So you know which one. They make it obvious.
It has those deep freezer flaps. I don't know if you've ever walked into a deep freezer.
If you ever walked in,
flaps.
if you're from LA and you walked into a Mexican little corner store that they don't even want to spend money on the door.
Yeah, flaps.
Go to just like the one on 104th and Prairie.
All right, so Wendy finds her brother. He's plastered on the wall, stuck like this, because the alien put some kind of sticky goo on him. I've never seen an alien do this. Maybe I've missed it. It was in the previous films.
Alien 2.
Okay, so
remember they got all the ones up on the wall in Alien 2.
It's been a minute since I've seen that shit. So So, Herman's stuck to the wall. She goes and tears the goo off. Boom, boom, boom. He's like, yo, get out of here. Clearly it's a trap. She says, nah, fuck that. I ain't scared of the alien. I ain't afraid of no ghost. That's a Ghostbuster reference. Like and subscribe.
She don't say it, but the energy she puts off in the scene kind of displays that.
So she goes and they're on their way out the fucking trailer, right? The alien pops his head in. Boom. What's happening? That's really what happened. Like, he just really popped his head in and smiled like hella cheese, like and then faded back.
Let me tell you what happened. So when he popped his head in and he did do it.
What's happening?
He was like, oh shit, you got the simp bitch. Okay, little robot bitch.
He
All
knew
right.
she was there though. He was waiting for the pull up. It was a setup. But
see, what the aliens do is they lure. So he got the dude in there so he can scream for help, so they can lure more people in, so they can trap him, and then eventually he'll get the eggs. It's a whole plan.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
So they can make more aliens.
He don't understand human connection, so he doesn't think that the Sith is gonna be ready.
Yeah, so when the Sith came, he was like, oh shit,
so
Sith
he faded
bitch.
Back.
Okay,
so
okay,
he
faded back. So
Bro
he's like,
smiling
okay,
like he just found free lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was there. He was like, anywho. So he hop up on top of the trailer that they in, trying to scare him. She like, fuck this. Grab her blade, bow, poke him up. His blood is acid, of course, so it rains down. She doesn't know because, again, she's a kid. She hasn't experienced life. She doesn't know anything about war zones or the alien. But Hermit does. So,
hey, real quick, before we move on, shout out to all my people who like Predator 2 as their favorite movie, because the scene where they're in the little trailer is like a meat trailer with meat hanging up. And if you remember Predator 2, they was in the meat locker and the Predator was throwing them discs through the meat. So it's kind of similar to that. It gives you that same feel of being in the meat locker because there's meat hanging up.
why is there meat hanging up? That's what I'm curious about. Why is there meat hanging up? What's with the trailers? I thought this crashed into a building, an apartment building at that, because, again, there was a fucking fancy dinner party happening in the second episode. What the fuck is going on with this situation?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
We'll get there later.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe, see, there's a fancy dinner party. Maybe, like, they're in Wonderland.
They got fresh cuts.
They're in the Boy Cavalier's island. He owns his island, so this is Wonderland. So,
Okay. So, anywho, we pick back up with
what we're talking about
where are we at?
right here. Basically, you talking about how she stabbed him and the goo came down.
She stabs him, right?
And then
She stabs him, burns a hole in the roof.
He
like
get
I said,
mad.
She's a kid. She doesn't know that his about acid
he got acid
blood.
for blood. Now the kids upstairs in the lab figures that out through the because Olabot hacks in and he learns everything, but she don't know. So the alien get real mad and he headbutt.
shit.
Yeah, he flipped the trailer.
So
and
when
this
he
is
flipped
when
the trailer, she
this is
flip
when
out.
she can conveniently disappear. She flip out whatever, but she
Supposedly.
conveniently disappears so that the hermit can be by itself. So
We need
that
more screen time.
yeah, we can have more
The
suspense.
Hermit is the star of the show. You think Wendy's the star of the show? No. OnlyFans? No. Even the motherfucking doctors or WizKid.
You know what I just thought of right here? You don't no look.
Hermit's the star of the
Think
show.
about it. You know what I just thought of? The alien is like a species that relies on codependence. They need somebody else to be able to survive. Hermits live by themselves. His name is Hermit. They like he's in the cut solo. Like I just think that's why they named him Hermit. He's like a hermit crab.
Bro be doing his own shit, but he still fuck up. But anywho, so Hermit hops out the trailer and he's looking around for Wendy. I mean, he's searching, calling Wendy, knowing that the alien is somewhere around, which is weird shit. Again, he's supposed to be the medic and trained when.
Well, I was a medic in the military, and the medics are not the tough guys. We're the weakest.
But for some reason, Hermit is running out there guns his Kimbo whenever he fucking can. So he jumps out looking for Wendy. Doesn't find her. The alien grabs him. No, the alien hits him, punctures his fucking lung with his tail.
With the tail.
Bow. Flips
Just the
him.
same way the alien did Bishop in Alien 2.
It's weird it didn't split him in half because they punctured him and then they flipped him.
Hey,
with
what
his
was the
tail
alien?
still in
The Alien versus Predator. Same way he got him from the back. I think the dude name was Chopper or something from Alien versus Predator. Where you know how the alien gets you with the tail from the back, like yeah.
So he flips him, puts him down, crawls on top of him, and is about to hit him with the second mouth. That's when Wendy, super bitch,
She comes
pops
out.
out
No,
some
hold on.
tongs.
She not the tongs. She pops
ice
out
pick holders.
with the Lord is my shepherd, motherfucking sheep herder staff, and hooks the second mouth. Oh, bro. Like he said,
Yeah,
he's
I thought
always
it was
right. We gonna cut.
right.
He's always right after he edits everything, cause this ain't gonna be in the clip.
All right, so super bitch Wendy, bow.
With the Lord is my shepherd hook. No, the Apollo. To get your ass off the stage night at the Apollo hook. Yeah.
Comes through, snatches the xenomorph. Now she has his hold of his second mouth. At this
Dog
point,
walks him.
boom, throws him in the cage. I mean, into this garage that's conveniently there and open. Joe hops up, bow, hits the button. As soon as it's about to close, the xenomorph uses tail.
Get
wrap her up,
over here.
yank her in. They have a prison fight. It's a 4x4.
Yeah, Herman can't see nothing. He just hear. Boop, boop, bop, 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 boop,
Wendy
boop,
still
bop.
got her blade. They crash around, and he's trying to hit the button to get them to open the cage.
Hey, for all my people that grew up with me back in the day, when I went to my boy's house and I dropped him off, it was late at night, and I knew he was in trouble. All I heard was pop, 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 oh, and I left. That's all we heard. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got whipped.
So he opens up the door, and lo and behold, the head of the alien is on the ground. Wendy standing victorious, blade in hand.
Then
But
she has a seizure with the milk coming down and
not
falls
even a
down.
seizure. She kind of just stands there and was like, "Oh shit, I don't know what's going on."
Maybe it was like a stroke. It wasn't a seizure.
But she might have just been in shock. She might have just been in shock. She was kind of freezed up.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
know
like
what? It was
getting milk
shock. It
coming
was
down.
like, damn, my goofy ass won. And she was so shocked that she won.
Cause it was a fight in the dark.
She passed out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. It's a fight in the dark. You locked in the box. It's one-on-one. It's just you and the blade with the xenomorph. That's a scary situation.
For real.
I don't even know if I could do that.
I would have been
probably
out.
would have died, to be honest.
No, I would have died. Hey,
I would have died, to be honest.
hey, so remind me of this point right here after we review it, because I'm gonna bring this back up, and I want to ask you the same question. Because I would have died too, but I'm gonna bring that back up.
Speaking of dying, when that happens, Joe runs in, throws up everywhere, because again, he got stabbed in the lungs, so now he's bleeding internally. Wendy, and collapses next to her, holding her hand. Sentimental moment. They died together. Or did they? They don't. Because you know what happens? Next thing we see, everybody's inside the fucking terminal.
Well, before everybody get back to the terminal, they do a real fucking long ass job of making the trip from the cleanup back to the terminal seem like it took 5 years. Even though they filmed it and it was like a couple seconds, they filmed it in a way to where it seemed so long and boring. And everybody's walking in slow motion. It's like,
It took a long time. A long time.
And then everybody's looking all exhausted. And it's just very, it's a drag, like you said, and it seems like a lot of filler. But again, this is not a movie, it's a TV show. This is the first time they're doing Alien in a TV as opposed to a movie.
A lot of what they did with the filler part, that's the filler part I was talking about. It seems like they tried to make something, and they basically were stretching it for TV time. That's really all it comes down to.
Like we stretched this conversation right here.
Right?
So then after that, it picks up with the little other lost boy with, I don't know what's his name again.
Slightly.
Yeah.
The Indian kid.
And he looking all confused at the same post he was supposed to be at.
So Slightly's there, and all of a sudden he hears a noise. He gets fucking spooked. He's standing next to the eggs because Slightly is still in the same spot from episode 2, where Wendy's brother Herman got tackled out the window, and Wendy jumped through after that.
Yeah.
So
she ran down the corridor and then jumped through somewhere.
Nah, she jumped right after him.
Remember it opened up with her running down the corridor.
Yeah, because she jumped.
Then
she jumped down there and was running, looking for her brother.
Not the same. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
she did.
So
yeah, you're right.
Now Slightly's there chilling, and next thing you know, Smee, the black kid, he comes over and he's like, "Hey,
they start,
dude,
bro,
dude." This is pretty much the conversation they have.
So then they start.
They're telling each other about before they get into their horseplay, telling each other about the alien encounters that they've had so far.
And this is literally what happened, bro. I was bro. What is it? Like, bro, why'd you scare me, bro? Bro, all right, cool, man. Yeah. Hey, bro, I was upstairs and it was the one alien. It with the eyeball octopus, and it went to the other girl. It almost clapped old girl, bro. She almost got clapped, bro. It was like, oh, and she was like, oh, bro. She was like, oh, bro. And then I was just like, bro, I can't believe I missed it, bro. I can't believe I missed it, bro. I wasn't up there, bro. Oh man, bro. Like,
and in the midst of this conversation,
my son's 16. My son's 16. His friends is 17. It's like from 13 to 19 is his friend group, and I can tell you the conversation is almost exactly the same.
Which is sad because these kids are like 7 or 8, probably 13 years old. Well, I guess it's not
No,
sad.
they look like a lot younger, like 8 or 9.
Yeah. So, Smee and Slightly, they're having a conversation, and while they're doing this, unbeknownst to them, what's the black dude name?
Morrow,
the
Morrow,
cyborg from Alien, from the beginning episode.
The captain of the ship that crashed in the city.
So he's watching them from the shadows.
Real
And
creepy like.
He comes up to talk to them, and he deduces that they're kids. Like, y'all are pretty much children.
From the jump.
Synthetic children, though. I can tell y'all synthetic. So, they're trying to play it all smooth and be secretive, but he knows.
They're like, no.
So, he tells them a little story.
Hey, so, no, this is what happens. The dude was like, you guys act like kids. And then what's the little Indian dude's like, bro, we're not kids, bro.
It wasn't that dramatic.
We're not supposed to be kids. I mean, we're not kids.
Pretty much. He's talking to me like they're whispering each other like kids. Like, oh, don't tell him that. Oh, it's private. Oh, we're not gonna say anything. You know what I mean? Doing kid shit. But it's entertaining though, and I understand it. So, Morrow, he ain't about no bullshit. He tells him, hey. They asked him, is he a robot? He goes, I'm not a robot. I'm kind of worse than that. I wish I was a robot because I got all the worst parts of a human still about me. And you see him fucking drenched in sweat, his eyes bleeding, like bloodshot. But he still got his, I guess, cybernetic attachments.
Well, no, his eyes don't start doing that yet until he starts downloading the information.
No, I'm saying like his eyes are bloodshot.
Oh yeah.
So he hooks his brain up to the computer, two straps, bow. He starts downloading the information. Woo, 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 woo.
And I guess the download is such a strain that he starts sweating profusely, like.
He was already sweating.
No,
but
he ain't sweating right
stressed
now.
Though.
He ain't sweating. Look, he ain't sweating right now. He cool. It's not until he plugs it in.
All right, so he starts sweating because of the download. Boom, he's going through the motions. He's taking in all the information from the ship, and then he deletes it.
Boy sweating like a heroin addict at the AA meeting. I've been at them AA, NA meetings. And if you ever seen a heroin addict at them AA, NA meetings, Marl's sweating just like that. Look. You could be like, oh, yeah, I can muster out a sweat for you, all right. Do a little bit of these, get this sweat. That's big back shit right there.
So, where are we at? Okay, so the kids are talking to him. He hooks the thing up, and he starts sweating really bad. He then tells them, he asks him a question. Because as he's talking to the kids, they ask him questions about himself, but he goes, when is a robot not a robot?
Or what?
When is a machine not a machine?
There it is.
That's the question. When is a machine not a machine? And they're looking at him strange, like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, you're synthetics, right? And he's like, no, we got parents and shit. And
he also yaps one dude up by the throat, the little Indian dude. First, he takes some little shit off his finger.
His fingernail it looks like a contact lens.
Because he's a cyborg.
But it turns into a communication device.
Yeah, so when he yaps dude up, he got it on his fingertips, so he do a yap up like this and put it on his neck. And then you can see it absorb in.
Yep. And so once that happens, he lets him go.
Because Olabot pops up.
Yeah, and he's telling them pretty much, hey, bro, this is my ship now. Y'all fucked up and crash landed it onto my property. Yeah. So it belongs to me. Take care, but we can talk about it. So he's like, fuck this.
The analogy he used was, and I like this one. This one stuck out to me. He was like, he said it's like when you drop your ball in the neighbor's
yard. You're playing baseball and you hit into the neighbor's yard.
Shout out to the Sandlot.
I'm the neighbor and the ball is mine now.
It's my ball now.
You know, you can come over and ask for it back like a normal person, but you want to hop the fence and deal with my dog and have him bust out and shit.
Right.
But anyway, that's the Sandlot. So, OnlyFans in there, he's telling them, hey, you gotta relax. Morrow's not trying to hear it, so he bops.
Hey, you know what's crazy? OnlyFans backed him down with bot logic. Like bot logic. Like talk, what do we call it? Conversation Kung Fu.
Conversation Kung Fu.
He Conversation Kung Fu backed his ass up out of
to the point where Morrow didn't want no smoke. He was like,
he jumped out.
Morrow, I think, was also trying to understand what was going on because he was asking like, are you the parent that they think that they have?
And Morrow also knew.
They have parents.
Morrow also knew, being that he wasn't fully synthetic, that the eggs were starting to open up.
Yes, that's the other thing. He was like, we got time to kill, because the eggs, mind you, they're having this conversation near the egg pods. Morrow is a cyborg, which means he's still part human, which means he's susceptible to the egg pods responding to him, which they started to do, and they started to hatch around him.
Not as fast as a human, because remember when the boy Wonder went by the egg pod.
Yeah.
Well, that's later on. I'm jumping fast, but anyway.
So that happens, and then we get to the next part where now they're on the ship. They return back to the island, and WizKid is looking at everything. He's watching everybody come in. He looks like he's about to bust a nut, to be honest with you. He's like super fucking excited about everything that's happening.
For real.
For real. Like, he's excited.
It's embarrassing. So
everybody comes in, and OnlyFans gives him a brief rundown about what happened. He goes to visit Wendy in the hospital. He's trying to talk to her and deal with her and shit. The scientists be like, nah, bro, she's basically in a coma.
It was not OnlyFans, Boy Wonder. The boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boy Wonder, the WizKid. He went down there to go try to talk to Wendy.
Yeah.
But she's like in a coma type shit. And they're telling him, we got to reset her real quick just to make sure we catch everything. So she don't lose any
homeboy
hardware or anything like that.
What I'm saying?
So then he goes,
fall the fuck back, homeboy.
So then we cut to the ginger girl, one of the lost boys, one of the lost kids, the ginger girl.
That she's having a very introspective crisis.
Last episode, she got attacked by the eye monster, and she freaked the fuck out since then. Pretty much, she's like tripping, like, I feel this kind of fear, but I shouldn't, but I do, and I don't even know what I am, and what would have happened if they did attack me. So she's tripping out. And she's also mad, like, why do we have to do this whole Peter Pan gimmick? What the fuck's even going on type shit.
And then also we have a scene where the boy genius. Well, first of all, when they get all these specimens, locked down in the boy genius lab, he goes to check some shit out, and they're getting ready to start these experiments. So basically, this episode is called Mutation.
Episode 3.
Is this episode called Mutation or Observation? This is called
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis. So this is the episode where we're looking at the metamorphosis of, or the beginning stages, because I don't necessarily see a metamorphosis, but we're getting ready to see what's getting ready to happen.
Beginning stages of a metamorphosis.
Yeah, so they're getting ready to start experimenting. They got everything in the lab. Now they're getting ready to start experimenting, and the boy genius and Oliphant finds out that the egg sacs that they brought back to the lab reacts to humans' je ne sais quoi. We haven't found out yet. My theory is either it's probably the lung, the breathing of the lung, that sound, or the heartbeat. But the eggs react to humans and they don't react to synths. And they react to the cyborgs, but not as quickly, because when the boy wonder goes by the egg, that shit starts to open up like how the females open up to me. But you know what I'm saying? But when the cyborg was right there, they react a little differently. Like if Mark F was over here and they'd be like,
So the scene picks back up with Timmy Olibot. He inside the lab, he working shit out. He's looking at everything, he's downloading the information, so on and so forth, like that.
So
Timmy is in the lab and he's looking around at the species and trying to download the information, like use the information that he downloaded. And then the Wiz Kid comes in and he's basically talking his good game. Hey, bro, we doing this, we doing that, we about to be innovative. But Timothy is telling him, hey, bro, you know that you've been doing like a year's worth of research and you could have lost all that shit today with this little mission that you on to be better than the competition or gather their information, try to get their tech type shit. Because he didn't even know what he was going to find in there. He just knew he needed it because it was on their shit type shit. So they get back to the crib and they're in the crib and one of the general directors goes and talks to Slightly and Smee, the Indian kid and the black kid.
this is when they find out that all of everything they see is being recorded. So basically it's an intrusion of privacy. They have no privacy.
Because he's asking them like, hey, you were dealing with the little cyborg dude earlier. We can't find him, but what did he say to you? We heard him whisper something to you, but we couldn't hear it. And he's telling them, hey, we saw it through your cyborg cams, your eye cams, but we didn't hear it quite frankly, so what did you hear? And he told him, so he goes, all right, y'all got eye cams? He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't like that shit. But
It seemed like the black dude was cool about it and the Indian dude was like, nah, I'm not digging it.
So then we go to Timmy. He's standing there watching them through the window. He's watching the whole interaction. He's starting to notice how they're interacting. Because after the white guy, the director leaves, Smee comes over and he goes and sitting next to Slightly. He puts his arm around him because Slightly is clearly like fucking scared. Mind you, he's drawing everything that he saw that day.
And Slightly was the one who got his throat grabbed with the dude, with the cyborg that pulled the knife out of his hand. So
he's like kind of freaking out, look.
Yeah, traumatized.
Picks back up, next cut.
So we pick up with Morrow.
Morrow, he on his way. He trying to get to a safe destination. He walking through the town. He's snatching everything he can see just to get right.
And the reason why is because if you think about it in terms of gangbang terminology, Morrow is with Wayland Yutani gang. You know, yep. But he a OG, 65-year OG.
That part.
And he
Day one.
and his car crashed in the motherfucking Prodigy Hood.
Yeah.
And not only did he crash in the Prodigy Hood, he had mad work. And not just that P. Diddy work with the pink cocaine and shit. He had that new work from another planet y'all
Not
niggas
just
ain't
new
never
work,
heard
but
about.
A whole lot of it.
A whole and just
whole
different
lot of
shit.
it.
He had varieties. So when it crashed over there, he had a bounce. So now the
He
enemies
got to
is
escape
on
with his life.
his,
The enemy goes on his head.
they on his top. So
But he on the run though, so he called the hood. Hey,
what happened? Do
what's
what
happening?
happened?
What's happening? Hey, like, yeah, check in, bro. What's happening? He like, nah, I need to talk to my OG.
I need to talk to Samson.
So they tell him, hey, long story short, the person he talking to is like, hey, you used to know my granny, but you been gone 65 years, big dog. Everybody dead.
He's like, I know,
this right now. Like,
I
this
know,
nigga.
but you know what I'm saying?
So-
I'm doing a lie. And she was like, nigga, it's in the contract. He was
That
like,
part.
I'm not complaining though.
He like,
I'm not tripping though.
he
All
like,
I'm saying
I'm
is,
not complaining. I'm just saying.
all I'm saying is, you telling me to come in for some bullshit ass.
She tell him come in, get debriefed.
Yeah,
Come talk
for
to
a
me, you
debrief.
know what I'm
I know
saying?
what debrief mean.
Yeah.
You gonna
So he don't wanna
something.
run
You
in.
gonna decommission.
So
like,
he like, nah, I'm not coming in for no debrief. Let me just finish my mission. By the way, this is all I
Yeah.
got anyway. Like you said, everybody did. So,
to me, I feel like he like, look. I hear what you're saying, but let me do what I gotta do before I come back. It's like if somebody send you some work on consignment and something happened and you lose it, and they be like, hey yo, come back, let me holler at you. You like, no. Let me get you right before I come back.
Let me get
Let
this bread, and then
me
I'ma
get
come
you
get
right
you.
before I come back. I'm just not gonna come back. I'm gonna get you right first before I come back.
So, next up, we got one of the Lost Girls. She's talking to.
You said Lost Boys earlier. You was
Yeah,
very adamant on correcting me. But now, okay, go ahead.
All right, so next up we got one of the Lost Boys talking to boy
Peter
Cavalier,
Pan,
the
Peter
whiskey,
Pan.
and it's one of the girls, Curly.
She's basically trying to usurp
She's
Wendy's
like an
throne.
Asian Brit.
Yeah.
Asian, New Zealand.
New Zealand.
No,
so
you know the Asians that have the New Zealand
she could
accent.
even be in the Triple
you know,
G,
them types.
Lomachenko's, Eastern European.
Yeah. So they chit chatting and she's telling him, "Hey, why is Wendy your favorite?"
No, first of
And he's like, "Well,
She the
She the first." And he says,
Duh.
And she responds with, "Well, my pops always used to throw out the first pancake."
He's like, well, I'm not your pops, bitch. You don't say that, but that's the look he gives. Like, your pops
And
is
so
stupid.
she's pretty
I'm
much
smart.
telling him like, "Hey, I'm smarter than her. She only care about her brother. I'm trying to learn some shit. I got ways to heal the world, make it better. You know what I mean? But I'm not finna tell you off top because you gonna steal my ideas." And he like, "Well, yeah, most likely."
Yeah,
I
he
am,
like,
you know what I'm
okay,
saying? He
yeah.
interact with
I
you.
mean, I
But
made
you
you
smart-
to steal your ideas.
You
stupid.
smart enough to know that though.
Yeah,
So
no. First of all,
Yeah.
no, because this is what I got from it. He's thinking she's not smart enough to know it because
Because he would have lied if she.
no,
if he had
your
done
art. If you were smart enough to know it, you wouldn't have became his property. Because I can shut you down with a button, bitch. You don't.
Nah, you looking too far into it. This conversation that they're having is it's deeper. It's them.
No, I know, but I'm looking at how pompous he is. Like the dude is so fucking pompous. Like,
You think
okay,
that, right?
think about it. Let's say somebody gave you a robot that was talking about I'm smarter than you and this, that, and the third. Me naturally, I'm gonna get scared. Like, hey, you know, you right, big dog. You right. You tripping? You cool? Nah, I don't want you to do no work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where he's all like, she's like, I'm smarter. He's like, possibly.
Well, she didn't say that I'm smarter than you. She said, I want to be you.
But
I want to be
think
better
about it.
than you.
If she wanted to kill him, what can stop? Yeah, what can stop him from stopping her? He has to have some type of backup. He got to have a button.
I think he has a code word.
Yeah, something.
I think honestly he has a code word because
That-
he walks around with no shoes on and a fucking
Yeah,
bathrobe.
but look at his face when
In
he's
a
talking
sweater.
to her. Like, even though he knows this robot is superior than him,
But he also knows that they're kids.
yeah, but he still doesn't care. He still is like, I'm that dude.
So he's telling her, hey, I think you're smart, because she tells him, hey, I learned French and all that shit. I just want to be great.
And he's like,
So
cool.
he's like, all right, cool. I've been looking
Cool.
for somebody like that. If you remember last episode, he was telling a doctor, like, yeah, you're smart, but I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cool, but you ain't on my level type shit. No disrespect, but all due disrespect. You're not there yet. That's why I'm building these fucking Sims. They're going to exceed us. You know what I mean? We build robots build better robots, and so on and so forth. So I'm looking for somebody to be my better robot type shit. So he's telling her, like, all right, well, I like what you're talking about. Let's take these books, study up, and come see me tomorrow when you're done reading them. And we can go chit-chat, go play a little bit. Which, I gotta say, the implications in this show are getting creepier and fucking creepier. And you'll see in a second when I get to this next point. So, it picks back up with...
I didn't think about that.
It picks back up with...
very R. Kelly-ish.
With slightly in the mirror getting ready for the end of his day. I guess you could say bed. I don't know if they sleep or not. They never show it. So he's in his room getting ready for the end of his day. And all of a sudden, fucking Morrow, somewhere in this fucking sex dungeon,
Straight,
in a no, not a sex dungeon, S&M dungeon club.
straight DJ Academics into his life with some weird questioning.
It's a weird club, right? But they have computers. So he's doing research on Wiz Kid. He's doing research on him. He's finding out how he was in an accident when he was younger, and then he moved to this island, and he got all kind of money. He introduced this new robot. He became part of the Head 5, which is like this conglomerate of the biggest companies in this universe. It's Waylon, it's Yutani, it's him, and it's another one. I forget the name. And
Waylon and Yutani's together now.
yeah, but they were initially it was 3 different companies. Waylon, Yutani, and then
Well, it basically it's
So-
right now only in the show Waylon Yutani and Prodigy matters. Prodigy is where the Wiz Kid is. This is where the whole story takes place.
Yeah, so he's talking. He taps into the information network, gathers all this shit about the Wiz Kid, but at the same time, he's remotely speaking to Slightly through his neck piece that he put in his fucking neck. Slightly's like, I don't want to talk to you, bro. On top of him being scared of him, he's a fucking weirdo stranger dude just talking to a fucking
Who
kid.
just grabbed me by
How do you
my
even know
throat
how I'm talking to you?
and threatened to kill me with a
So
knife.
now he's nervous.
And now I'm at home chilling watching Epic or some Disney movie, and
Yeah,
now
he's
you
watching Epic.
and now you creepy talking to me all
You know,
night. It's
Disney
like,
has to put
hey,
their 2 cents in, 'cause
like
it's
just
owned by
imagine
Hulu.
the dude that just threatened to kill you, like I'm gonna kill you, nigga, you don't come back around, and then the next thing they call your phone, like, hey, buddy, hey, what's up? Hey,
How you doing?
You want to be friends?
Yeah, pretty much.
I need friends.
That's what happens, because Slightly said something to him earlier while Timmy was talking to him, talking Meryl down on the boat.
For those
on the
who
plane.
don't know, we're talking about Olabot. Timmy is Olabot.
So Timmy is on the boat talking down Meryl, and before he jumped out the shit, he was telling him like, "Hey, you gotta relax." You know
Translation.
what I mean? We
And
can be friends.
and for those who think it's boring, that's conversation kung fu. It's really action, and that goes to you, Bodman. If you think
So-
just the talking is boring, conversation kung fu is action too. When they
So
talk and
he's
walk you
telling
down.
him this, and before he jumps out the window, fucking Slightly peeks over behind Timmy and goes, "Everybody needs friends." So he's looking at him like, "What the fuck?"
So Morrow spins the block and use that later in the sex dungeon when he goes talks to the little old kid
He's telling
robot
him-
boy man.
He's telling them they're pretty much having a conversation at this point, and he's telling them Slightly saying, "I don't want to talk to you." And then mind you, they're talking through this neck piece. Slightly doesn't even know how he's being spoken to. He never seen him put it on. He never felt it. It just went into his skin.
Right.
Because they can't feel anything. That's the other thing. These simps, they can't feel. These kids that got put in the robot adult bodies, they can't feel anything.
And also they kids, so their experience is very limited.
Yeah.
So if he was an experienced veteran in the game, as soon as he got touched by the other robot,
He would
Or he wouldn't even have let himself
that's
get
the other
touched by
thing.
the other robot.
But no, we'll get to that in a second. Okay, so he's talking to him through the fucking neck piece, and he's telling him things like, "We should be friends." Oh, I used to have a daughter. She liked raisins.
Or she hated raisins.
She hated raisins.
My son hates raisins.
Let me ask you a question then. How old are you? If you're not a kid, since you say you're not a kid, then how old are you? And Slightly couldn't answer that because he's a fucking robot, and he's not a robot.
He probably
he's in a
doesn't
robot
remember.
body. No, he's a kid in a robot body. So if you're saying in an adult body at that, so if you're saying that, then you don't know how old you are. So that's what he was telling me. So he's saying like you don't know how old you are, but we can be friends. If you're an adult, then we should be friends. And like I said, creepy implications in this story. Then we switch to Miss Ginger, Nibs.
The female Ron Weasley.
She's one of the Lost Boys also. She's been having an existential crisis ever since she got,
Deep by the eye monster.
and she's been kind of tripping.
Tripping.
Like, she's sitting on the spaceship.
She basically a robot
You know-
thinking about her life, thinking about God, death, where do I go after death? Shit that robots shouldn't be thinking about. Because at the same time, there's a human mind in there.
Yeah. And they trying to give him emotions too. They gave him like, if you had to put it in a percentage, they gave him like 20% emotions because they couldn't really go higher than that yet. They're still trying to figure it out. So, she's having this little dream sequence while she's awake, which is kind of weird. She sees these visions, I guess, and it's overlapping with her as a child, like her actual body. And she's poking the mirror, she's poking her eye. It's kind of weird. I can honestly say I didn't really get it.
Well, it's like when I watched it, I got that touching the mirror is seeing that, okay, I feel resistance. And then, so she feels something. Then touching the eye is like, I feel resistance. But I know there was a point when we were little kids to where you tried to touch your eye, and sometimes you
Oh, I
couldn't really
definitely
do it.
did it, especially after Ace Ventura 2.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. I did that.
She
shit.
probably did. Like, that's probably one thing. Like, this is something they probably didn't have time. That's probably something she did. Like, when you write a book, you can do that. You can write that in to where you can write her story in where she's a young kid to where she used to touch her eye. And that's probably something.
But you think they're doing that here?
Well, I mean, that's just something like touching your eye and just the, like, anybody. Like, can you just keep your eye still and straight without your eyebrow
Without
blinking or anything
Oh, yeah.
and touch your eye?
And that's what was impressive. I don't know if they shot that in multiple takes or if it was really like one take where she just really just went straight
I
for
think
it,
that was
poked her eye.
CGI.
But she went for it, poked her fucking eye while she just didn't blink.
No
It was kind of
blinks.
intense.
I don't think that was
So,
real.
Next scene we cut to is Wendy waking up, bow, off the table. Her scan is complete. She did her shit. The doctor lady, Dr. Mom, she sleep next to her, of course. Wendy gets up. She hears this buzzing and high-pitched noise. Like I told you, she's tapped into the alien egg pods for some reason, so she can hear them. And like I said, they brought a lot of them on the ship. So she's tapped into them. She's walking down the hall, basically following the noise. She sees Timmy Olibot carving one open, and a couple of the Sims recording, a couple of the other Lost Boys.
And not only that, not only they're doing experiments on the alien, the egg, trying to carve one open, they're also doing experiments on the octopus squid thing. They got the other little slug monster that bit the dude's neck in a jar with all the blood that then dripped out, and now it's back to a regular little
So now it's hungry again.
cricket
She's
slug,
moving around.
but all the blood is sucked up. Basically, all the blood from a human body is just sitting in the jar like it
Yeah.
shitted the shit out or pissed it out. So they basically got all them experiments in the office now. Now they about to start doing further experiments. So they've been giving us little hints, and you know, basically, as them showing these experiments, she ended up passing out, and nobody hears her. But
Nah, What happens is she gets into the room where she finally comes to the place where that they're doing the egg experiment. Timmy
Well, the
Olyphant
reason why
cracks
she's
it
coming
open.
is because she's hearing these sounds.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, yeah.
So she gets in there. She sees Timmy Olyphant. He's cutting out the hand thingy that's inside the egg pod.
The
that
face
jumps out,
hugger.
The face hugger. So he gets one out the pot and it starts fucking tripping. He puts it down, zaps it, starts removing the embryo that's inside. Once he gets that out, he dumps it in a little jar. The whole time it's going off, she hearing this, I guess it's overpowering her senses. She fucking passes out. Boom. Once she does that, he grabs it and moves to the while that's happening, her brother is there too, inside the facility. They are extracting his lung very violently also, I can say. But they're taking it out nonetheless. Why? Because bro got stabbed in the lung by the face hugger. I mean by the xenomorph earlier. That's why he passed out, because he couldn't fucking breathe, he was dying. So they take his captured lung, his raptured lung, shall I say, and they put it in a tube and keep it breathing, keep it oxidized. And then Timmy Olyphant, he takes the little embryo and puts it inside of
A little flavor saver too.
Inside the tube with the lung.
Yeah.
The xenomorph embryo crawls around, goes inside the raptured lung, and that's the episode.
So basically, they just, in a nutshell,
that's it.
The episode.
That's really what happened.
Basically, what happened from the last episode is it was a lot of scattering. Everybody got back to the research lab in one way or another. Even the specimens. So no specimens were out wandering that we saw. But they did show in little scenes. Like, so remember in episode 2, they showed the light, and there was like a weird little different type of bug that they never showed go through the light fixture.
No.
All right, it was something like that. So they hinted at so many different species in this, and well, basically, let's do this. What did you think about episode 3? Like you said, besides the filler, like did the acting stay the same, or did it downgrade?
Episode 3. There was a lot that was really, really, really stupid, and that pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. The bro, dude, that was excessive. It went on way too long. I don't know how on fucking Earth they have captured this ship, taken it hostage. They're going through it, bringing in more people to climb through it and comb through it. And somehow, this man is able to slip through their defenses and make his way all the way to the city.
Talking about Morrow?
Yeah. And then let's go on to the plot armor of Mr. Herman. He practically runs the show. Somehow, I think him and fucking WizKid are connected. They have to be connected. There's something going on there. And then once they took his lung out and put the xenomorph in there, I'm thinking they finna put his lung back in the next episode and see what happens. So he might die, finally. Or he could become a xenomorph, which would be a fucking twist. What a twist. You know what I'm saying? So, on top of that, the shit with the little kids, it's me and slightly. It's going on a little far. Like I said, the sexual implications that they've been putting forth, it's really weird. Really, really weird. I don't like it. See, I thought boy WizKid was I thought he was a cyborg or a synth myself. So that's why I thought he was doing the whole Peter Pan thing. He was the first. He injected everything into himself like a scientist does. But no, he's a regular fucking human. And he's just a creepy ass dude that likes to be around kids that won't age. It's really fucking weird. I don't like the
Step
implications.
in the name of love.
I don't like the implications
Step
of it.
in the name of
I don't
love.
like Captain Cyborg Morrow trying to befriend this little ass boy
I want to
Since-
step.
that he wants to use to infiltrate. I mean, I get it. He's trying to use him to infiltrate the fucking Neverland Ranch, but it's still weird, bro. It's still
Alright.
weird. Everything's fucking weird.
Let me see. So for me,
It's filler. I don't like it. I didn't like it.
I
I
like
like it.
before Alien Earth came out, my biggest thing was I was scared of them making a TV show because I knew with a TV show has to be watered down, whereas a movie can be more. It can be more specific to a certain type of genre because you know what you're going into for the movie. So when they make horror movies, they don't make horror movies for everybody. Weapons isn't for everybody. My homegirl doesn't like horror movies, and Weapons isn't the scariest thing, but the way they roll out the story, you can't watch it. Aliens, it's not a horror movie, but the way they have the what do they call that? Physical horror. It's disturbing, and the little insects and bugs is very disturbing in the ideas. So it's not for everybody. So I was very skeptical with the TV series. Now, what I can say is that I am overwhelmed by what they're able to do. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, but at the same time, I do see a digression in each episode. Episode 1 was better than episode 2. Episode 2 was better than episode 3. And I'm afraid if this pattern stays the same, episode 3 will be better than episode 4. So I'm hoping that
That's what I said.
I'm hoping that they did that to kind of like taper the suspense, just to slap you with a crazy one.
Yeah.
So,
like I
but
said, 5, 6, 7 is gonna
that's
be
what I'm
good.
saying. The strategy with a TV show is different from a movie. That's why I was very skeptical on the Alien TV show. I did say that for me, it'll be better if it was CGI or animated like Predator Killer or Killers and not live action human. Because
Yeah.
now it takes a lot more money, it takes a lot more
But it
time.
would have been a lot more bullshit.
It,
Like, it's easy, like, animating something and doing something live action. The problems with both of them that make it hard to just up and do it is, one, if it's originally live action, once you start animating it, it takes away from the realism of it. And you have to make it far more entertaining. It has to be a lot more flash and boom.
no, I got
You
you.
see what I'm saying?
No, I got you saying. I'm only comparing that to one thing:
Sure.
Killer or Killers, right? So Killer or Killers came out, and later on they're gonna come out with with the movie in November this year. So the Killer or Killers came out earlier this year, and they following up with a movie. So it's not like they're because Predator's never been an animated, just like Alien. And Alien, I don't think.
Predators didn't have a cartoon
No.
back in the day? Word.
No.
Interesting.
Just like Alien. So I was once, and I didn't realize that I was gonna feel that way until I saw Predator Killer Killers, because I wasn't. Once I saw Predator Killer Killers, I was like, oh, okay. And then I started thinking about Alien. And I'm like, that should be animated, because when it comes to this type of story, we talking about the future. It's easier to draw that shit than to actually like get set pieces, arrange it, film it. Like you said, it's gonna cost a lot of money. It's gonna, like animated, it takes more time, but the money you can do it within a budget. With doing it live action, not only is it gonna take time, but it's gonna cost a lot more money, and then you gotta get the actors to play it. So I believe the actors played the roles. The writers did the best they can for a TV spot.
It was a good show. Like, the show is good. I get what they're doing, but this episode was just
well, I'm comparing it to like other.
not comparing it. What do you think about this episode?
This episode,
Did you like it? Yes or no?
I feel this episode. No, I feel like it's a gradual decrease.
So it's bad.
No, it's not. It's
This
still
episode
not
was
bad.
bad.
No, when you for me, when I
It's
think
fucking
about it,
bad. I'll keep it a rack. It's
No.
bad.
I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. So I came in there with much worse expectations. So
So because it exceeded your expectations and how bad
Yeah,
it could
so
have
I
been,
can't-
it's not as bad as you think it is.
yeah, so it's not that bad to
Okay.
me because I'm coming. Yeah,
Well,
basically.
I think it's bad. And with that, I'll say this. Fuck this show. Until we get to the end.
okay.
fuck this
Hey,
show.
so we can do this.
We're still gonna
We
watch.
still no. We can cut it off because we can
no, we
stop.
still. It's 2 more episodes, bro. I'm not a quitter.
Oh, then fuck it. We're
I'm
gonna
not
watch
a
it to the end.
quitter.
Hey,
Look.
look,
Oh, we gotta get that shit going. We still gonna watch it.
Axe Until Dawn, the movie.
No, I can turn off for bad movies.
it's
That's different.
quitted. It's
Watching
quitted.
a show, I can sit through a fucking hour-long
Yeah.
show that I don't want to watch
Right.
and do shit in the background. You know what I'm saying?
I sat through Until Dawn.
You are a treacherous person.
I mean, I found other things to do.
So
I
it's
didn't. I
in the
didn't pay
background.
attention like this. There was no way.
That's why you did a terrible review.
I mean, it's not
He
my
couldn't
fault.
review it because he didn't watch the movie, so
Hey.
he can't give a review.
I did watch it.
You didn't watch it. You were doing shit. Like you said, you weren't tuned in like this.
I mean, because it was terrible.
You were tuned in like
I couldn't. Because the time I was tuned in like this, I was like, I'm about to turn this off. But then I was like, you know what?
tuned in like,
That's why I was like, you know, I'm
It's
not
over.
going to turn it off. I'm going to keep it on. Because at least I can say I made it through it. You know?
yeah, I made it through the game, and that was exciting.
The game
that was
much
last
better.
part, though.
Yeah, but anyway,
But
this was to me, it's still a
It
good
was a
show.
bullshit.
I'm still
bullshit
interested.
episode.
No, I'm still interested because
Bullshit episode.
of the whole story. Okay. Like
Bullshit episode. It's filler.
Alien 3, Alien 4 are bullshit movies. You know what I mean?
Doesn't make the concept of this show any better or worse. Like I said, you went into high expectations.
No,
of
low
being
expectations.
bullshit.
No. Low
Okay,
expectations.
so you went through low expectations of viewership, but
Of being
high
bullshit.
expectations of it being bullshit. Or you thought it was gonna be bullshit from the jump.
I thought it was gonna be bullshit from the jump.
Okay, well, I thought it.
I thought it was gonna be even.
I had high expectations. I thought it was gonna be pretty good.
No, I thought it was gonna be even worse than what it is now.
I thought it was gonna be good.
Oh well. See, we're on the opposite end. We're on the opposite end, but you know what we got in the same, what in common?
What's that?
Motherfucking shots.
And that's what it is. Time for shots. Cause it's shot time. It's shot time. It's shot time. You should already have yours because we about to get ours. We'll give you 5 seconds just to prepare.
Uno, dos,
Cause you never know
tres,
when it's coming.
cuatro,
Cinco.
Cinco.
Bow,
Seis.
bow, bow,
Siete.
bow. Let's go. And this has been a great another. And this has been another great 2Shot.
Real quick.
What's up?
When you left your PlayStation over,
Uh,
I played Cyberpunk, what is it, 2077?
yeah.
It's dope. I played
I never
it.
got into it.
Remember, I was there scrolling through all those games and looking for something to play?
Yeah.
And I finally found Cyberpunk. The reason why I wanted to play it because Netflix has a animated TV series that I ended up watching. I never played the
Word.
game, but I ended up watching it.
Okay, check out Cyberpunk animated TV
Have
series.
you ever watched it?
Nope, never even played the game.
You played the game though, right?
I started it. I made my character.
But you know the
was a whole
you know the
process.
concept of the game, right?
Yeah.
And you know the Cyberpunk thing. Watch the animated and then just think about the game. I played the game. I think I got I don't know. I'm pretty far. I put maybe like 5-6 hours in it.
Oh yeah, you got some. You pretty far there.
But I played slow. I checked every crevice of every
Oh,
room.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
Listen, any true gamer always checks every crevice. Once the camera's going this way, you fucking walk back that way. You go check everything so you can get that mystery box. You talk to everybody that once you develop the concept of the game, but sometimes talking to everybody leads to nothing. But for the most part, if you're really looking for the lore of it, or you just want to see if you can get a bonus mission, talking to everybody usually leads to something.
Right.
Usually.
But, hey, hit us in the chat. Tell us your favorite video game to TV movie.
Right now,
or TV show.
Right now,
what's yours?
I'm playing UFC 5.
And that's UFC, that's video game to TV.
That's video game.
Basically the same thing.
I'm
Dope,
playing
dope,
UFC 5
dope.
right now. I'm in my career. I always start by creating my daughter. I don't have one, but if I did, I create what I think she would look like, and I make her the champion. You know what I mean? Take her through the ranks, train her up, woo woo woo, and we do our shit. And right now, she's the champion. 3-0 title defenses, and
shout out to Clarissa Shields,
bantamweight. You dig?
Alicia Bumgardner. Hey, let me tell you mine. My favorite one right now is Fallout. Fallout
4, 76.
No, for just the best TV to video game thing. Like the game is dope and the show is dope.
Yeah,
like both of them are both dope.
I thought you were saying TV or video game.
No, I meant TV to video game.
Shit.
So my favorite one right now, I like Fallout. I play Fallout 4. I don't know which one is the best one because I only played Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4. But the show Fallout is dope and Fallout 4 is dope. So to me, when it comes to best TV to video game, the two that are kind of like here and here, I would say Fallout. For me, Fallout.
Yeah, I would have to agree because I don't have anything else to say about it. Because I don't have anything off the top of my head that I can think of. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me an example.
Street Fighter, Assassin's Fist.
That was actually really good. If you haven't seen that, hopefully it's still on YouTube. I know those guys worked really hard and they was looking for funding.
I will review Street Fighter Assassin's Fist.
Oh, we can definitely do that. That shit was dope. I'll definitely watch that again. It's it's like 2 seasons, right?
Hey.
The second is like
the second season it's a little shorter. Yeah.
They had to put something behind it.
Yeah.
So
they had Charlie. They had Jade. I watched Aaron Marcus.
I'm trying to remember how that shit works. Now that you said it, I don't remember that part. Charlie and
Street
Jade.
Fighter Assassin's Fist 2.
But so
I put him on to a comic book called Do a Power Bomb. I got it. I've been reading it.
Do a power bomb for the wrestling fans.
I've been
there are 2 wrestling fans that most likely didn't watch it.
I've been trying my best to hold my tongue not to talk about it, man.
Yeah, please don't, because I haven't finished
it. Yes, he ain't finished reading it, so I just been trying my best. Hey, but everybody out there, if y'all like reading stuff, do a power bomb.
Listen.
Don't. Hey, no, but I was asking everybody in the chat the best, because you didn't never answer. The best that has the same weight. Video game to TV adaptation. I say for a movie, it's Street Fighter. Any Street Fighter game is dope, and then the movie Assassin's Fist is dope. So if they carry the same way. And then for a TV show, I'll say Fallout. Not this one. This is Resurrection.
This is considered a TV show though, because they put it out in episodes.
No, it's only 2. The movie, the first one, Assassin's Fist, is like almost 2 hours long, I think.
I would say Mortal Kombat.
Look at the first one. 2 hours and 26 minutes.
Mortal Kombat has the best game to movie adaptation.
Which movie though? Give me the movie. Don't you dare say Annihilation. Don't you dare say Annihilation.
It was just so realistic. I was like, was it Shadow of Legends, Battle of the Realms? The one that Warner Brothers did.
Okay, the animated.
Even though I didn't like the shading on the knuckles and shit like that.
Yeah. But you didn't like that animation style.
I didn't, but the bringing to animation from.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The shit.
All right. So my question is, that's better because that's a movie versus movie. That's better than Assassin's Fist to you? I'm not saying it's no right and wrong answer.
Game compared to movie, yes, because they took the lore of Mortal Kombat and they made it into a cohesive story. If you ever play Mortal Kombat, you play the story mode, they make you pick a character and they don't go through the fucking story mode.
I can agree.
In the beginning of Mortal Kombat, they just make you pick a character and you go through that character story arc. But you have to fight the same characters no matter what character in that little 6 character block they chose.
Let me tell you why I agree, because when I watched this movie with Marcus, our Bodman, he said that this movie was cool, but he didn't like it because it didn't have all the characters. So he didn't appreciate
Shadow
Assassin's Fist. He didn't appreciate the time that they took to break down Ken and Ryu and Akuma's and Goken's backstory. He didn't appreciate that. That was like nothing.
Assassin's Fist was cool though. Like Assassin's Fist did something that not a lot of movies or YouTube movies have the balls to do, which is take a well-known IP and invest everything into it to make the best movie or cohesive project possible. Shout out to whoever used to do those what are they, character versus character battles, and they would do like real humans. Shout out to y'all because you went through the cosplay effort. Y'all actually choreographed fights and scripts. Respectfully, that was some of the best entertainment back then on YouTube, so thank you very much if you ever watch this pod. And shout out to everybody who fucking used to watch those. That shit used to be dope.
So you got Mortal Kombat. What about TV series?
Death Battle's dope.
Because Mortal Kombat got a TV series too.
The best TV series. Mortal Kombat's TV series, it wasn't bad. They had 2 or 3, I think, but one of them was pretty good. The cartoon. I used to watch the Mortal Kombat cartoon was dope, bro. I used to watch that shit.
You also got a UFC TV series, but the TV series was kind of bad. It didn't make it, so.
Ain't nobody say Tough Enough. I think it was season 1. That shit used to go.
Tough Enough is boxing with Oscar De La Hoya, or is that UFC?
Nah, that's UFC.
I think Oscar De La Hoya is
like
called
10,
the Contender.
15 dudes standing up to be.
Yeah, Tough Enough is UFC. Oscar De La Hoya is called the Contender.
Yeah, it's the fight. WWE did something like Tough Enough.
Right.
Bob Harley? Yeah, he beat the shit out of one dude. Like, it was really like, he didn't pull his punches because you're supposed to pull when you do moves in wrestling. That's another thing in case you didn't know. When you do wrestling, it's not fake. It's not fake. You just have to pull. So I'm gonna.
Hey, we gotta stop the pod, man, because I want to talk about the fucking book, man. Yeah, yo, you got me wanting to talk about the book. You saying a lot of shit that makes you want to talk about the book, bro.
All right, well, let me finish the book, man. All right.
Born a competitor, form is incredible. These rappers I won't settle for, they ain't even edible. Caution, caution, but the tape ain't yellow though. This